Hello, everybody, and welcome to Muddy River Mornings. I'm Bob Goff.
And I'm Brittany Bull.
Happy Dogwood weekend as it is approaching with the parade tomorrow. And we're going to hear a little bit about what the weather might be for that parade a little later on.
Yes. Are you going to attend the parade, Bob?
I don't do parades.
Why?
I just don't do parades.
Well, it's not just a parade this year.
It's not.
It's a festival, too.
Well, it's always been a festival, but the centerpiece of the entire weekend is the parade. Right?
No, I don't think so. It's a celebration.
Okay.
It's a Dogwood celebration. And what was once, a huge festival and a party, that kind of went away for a while, and you heard the public's outcry for it. We want the rides. We want the carnival rides.
Really?
I heard it.
There was an outcry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
they're
take
back.
your word for it.
They're back and they're celebrating.
Well, good deal. I hope everybody who wants... Anyway, you're going to have great weather for it, it sounds like. We'll hear that from our friends from Farm and Home a little later on. So, some other things happening this week. We will say goodbye to Mayor Mike Trope and hello to Mayor Linda Moore next week. That's big stuff, obviously.
Yes, so she's having a inauguration
That's what she's calling
party.
it. Yeah.
That's going to be Sunday at Washington Park. The public is invited. There'll be food trucks. They are also encouraged to bring their own food, their own drinks, and their lawn chairs. So almost like Blues in the Park, but politics style.
And there'll be some live music as well.
Awesome.
So it should be a good time as Quincy's new mayor. She'll be sworn in Sunday. She actually takes her first city council meeting that she will preside over will be a Monday night, as we had our final city council meeting yesterday afternoon at 5:30. It was the final meeting for Mayor Mike Trope. Also wrapping up this week, we had a birthday here at Muddy River. We turned 4 years old.
Yes, we did. Happy birthday to all of us, I think.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that, again, I wrote a little brief something on that, just, again, thanking all the support from everybody we've gotten, and, of course, great members of the team that all do a lot of hard work, a lot of it that you see, a lot of it that you don't see. So, anyway, we have a really good team here, and I'm proud to be a part of it, and I think that, just year number 4 down and many more to go. So we're very, very happy and proud about all that. So, are you hungry?
I'm starving. This has been sitting in front of me, and I can't wait to try it. So Crazy Cakes provided us with the Jack Special for Dogwood Weekend. This is a scrambled egg, bacon, or sausage on a croissant. It's a good grab and go for Dogwood Festival. Their hours on Saturday are 8 to 2. Go in there and grab a cup of coffee. Their special coffee this month is the chocolate raspberry. I always like to go with the Joe's Breakfast Blend. It gets me up and going for these morning shows.
And I see bacon on there.
Well, you know how I feel about their bacon.
I know, you're very happy about that. So
I have some in my purse right now.
Oh my gosh, of course you do. So as we talked about, the final city council meeting was Thursday, but the penultimate, is that the word? Next to last. Penultimate. There we go. That meeting was
second to last.
The second to last meeting was on Monday, and they had to cast a vote in order to fund, well, not completely fund the library, but give the library the funding that it requested.
Yes. Was that a bailout?
No, I wouldn't call it that. I mean, the director asked for like $425,000. She ended up getting $350,000. There was a lot of consternation about it, about the vote, and the aldermen sort of like wagged their finger. This will be the last, next year. Be ready to cut your budget and all that stuff. So, but anyway, the final vote of Mayor Trope's probably, unless, the final vote that he cast was on that gave them the majority to get their funding.
I know that was a little controversial as well, and I think we're going to talk a little bit about that on Club Muddy this week, so
absolutely.
That's going to be fun. And along with that, when you said what else happened in the news, the food and beverage tax was extended. That's my favorite.
It is.
It's extended for an additional month, primarily just until the new administration comes in and they decide what they're going to do with that. And then along with that, some of the best quotes were captured in these city council stories.
And pictures. David took some great photos.
Yeah, well, instead of just listening to us give you the reviews up here, actually read those stories, get those quotes. there's some funny ones.
There's some really good stuff out there. So, anyway, it was a very busy week here, as it always is around here at Muddy River News. And once again, we want to remind you that we are driven by Hess Auto Agency. We want to thank the folks there for their sponsorship, and we will be back with more after this.
Since 1985, Hess Auto Agency has been your trusted source for pre-owned vehicles in the tri-state area. Families have experienced the Hess difference for generations and know they'll get the best vehicle buying experience in our region. With an ever-changing inventory, you'll find the right car at the right price. So when you want the best, don't guess. Choose Hess. Hess Auto Agency, 1124 North 24th in Quincy.
Hello, I am Dr. Susan Meidel, board-certified dermatologist at Blessing Health Hannibal. Many of us try to reduce our risk for cancer. We eat healthy, don't smoke, limit our alcohol consumption and exercise. But sometimes when winter ends and warm weather returns, we forget an important part of our cancer prevention plan, protection from the sun. The sun, along with tanning beds, give off ultraviolet or UV radiation that cause damage that can lead to skin cancer. Skin cancer is the most common type of cancer. See the tips on your screen to reduce your risk of skin cancer this summer, as well as year-round. Also, take charge of your skin. Be on the lookout for new or changing moles or other unusual skin spots. If you find them, see a healthcare provider as soon as you can. Skin cancer is most successfully treated when found early. Please be safe in the sun.
Women are exceptional. In the workplace, in the home, in the community. We fill so many roles vital not only to our success, but also the success of those around us. We deserve health care that is as exceptional as we are. Blessing Health meets the very needs of every woman, from OB/GYN care and breast health to pediatrics for those of us who have little ones in our life. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way.
Muddy River Engraving has been fantastic to work with, especially when I need something last minute, quickly. Andrew has just been fantastic to get me everything I need in a very quick, effective manner.
We work in a fast-paced industry, so for us, the fact that he personally delivers to it, that's one of the best things, and always comes through ahead of schedule.
What do I love about Muddy River Engraving? I love that Andrew supports the businesses that work with him. We'll see him in here almost every week, and that's nice that two people are helping each other out, pushing each other's product.
All right, welcome back. We had a lot of stuff on MuddyRiver.tv this week that you're going to want to take a look at. The return of Frankie and the Klitz. It was very funny. If you want to watch it, don't let your kids watch it.
I watched the first 3 minutes of it and I was cry laughing, so we plan to watch it together. We'll airdrop it to our TV and have a nice hour of comedy here this evening.
Yeah, and again, put the kids in the other room as well. So we also talked about Club Muddy. We're going to talk about a lot of the transition going on in the city. We'll also talk a little bit about where Muddy River has kind of come and gone over the last 4 years, and don't know if we have anything about the next 4 years, but we'll come up with something, I'm sure. So you also one of your friends at Lux with the Sunday sit down. Yeah. Our friends, I should say, even though I have yet to partake in their services. But
what would you do, Bob, if you did?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to give me some suggestions.
I don't know.
What do you think I need? What are you saying?
I'm not saying anything right now. We'll ask Katie.
Oh, great.
What she thinks.
I'm going to be a guinea pig, it sounds like.
I do look forward to having them in our studio this time. And once again, that's on the Sunday sit down. So something to look forward to on Sunday is listening to those two. It's always a good time. Yeah,
and they have a great operation there. And again, hopefully that if you have any need of those services, they do a really nice job there. So the business spotlight this week, Hooper Photography. Ron Kincherf talks to Terry Hooper about her photography business.
And then finally, it's also the Quincy Raceways.
I got to sit down with Hank the Crank DeLange. guy who used to race out there forever. Of course, his nephew, Jeff, is
Okay,
the
I
one
was
who...
wondering what the relation
that's his
was
nephew.
there.
Jeff was, even though it was rainy, a little bit rainy when we tried to do this, Jeff sent Uncle Henry out to bail him out and do the interview. And Hank and I used to do this all the time back when I was the regular race announcer, and I would do post-race interviews with the drivers. And we had a great time. Of course, Steve and I talked as well. The last week was just a big night out there. I mean, big crowd. Sold a lot of burgers. Sold a lot of beers. It was a great return. A lot of people very excited. Let's hope the weather. It sounds like the weather's going to hold out for week 2 as well.
Sounds like it.
So I think that they're going to be in really good shape there, and they're just off to a fantastic start out at Quincy Raceways. So.
And speaking of weather, here's Nathaniel Jones and Brent Clare with How's the Weather Up There, brought to you by Farm and Home.
So, why did the fog get such bad grades?
Why did the fog? You know, it was a foggy morning this morning. Why did the fog get bad grades? I don't know.
Because it's so dense. Hi, I'm Subway sandwichologist Nathaniel Jones. This is meteorologist Brent Clare.
Jimmy John's, come on. Subway.
Hey, they make a really good sandwich, I can't say.
Toasted roast beef. Go ahead.
This is the weekend forecast as well as the daily impact to your life. So, Brent, we got a lot of weekend events, including Dogwood Parade here in Quincy. We've had some rain over the past 12, 14 hours, but do you think we got a little bit of reprieve on Saturday?
I think you're going to have an awesome Dogwood Parade. I look at everything so far. Looks to be perfect sunny, clear skies. About 55, 50, 55 degrees in the morning. So you might need a little jacket, but it's going to be nice and cool, and then that sun's going to come out and just warm you up. Be about 60, 65 maybe in the peak of the parade, but it's going to be a good day for parades.
But will there be puddles still in the street from the rain?
No, because I'm pretty sure we are done with the rain. We might have a few scattered showers today on Thursday. But I think the majority of the rain is over, at least the heaviest rain is over, which a good news, bad news. I mean, we definitely always could use the rain. We got an inch of rain, though, with this system, so a little more than we expected. So planners have been parked for a little while. But again, I think we get by tonight, tomorrow, we're going to start clearing the skies out. And then, like I said, Friday night, Saturday, going to be really nice for your Dogwood festivities. So, for those of you in the Quincy area, those of us in the those of us in the county, we don't understand that. We're not privileged or high class enough for that.
You come out and get the candy and get the freebies and koozies and stuff like that to be thrown out.
Oh no, actually, I don't have to be in the parade this time.
Okay.
So I don't know what I might be doing that in the morning. So, but
something that does affect everybody. We'll talk about mowing the yard. Because I thought, hey, Tuesday night I might give it another shot. Do you think I'll be able to mow the yard tonight? Will we have enough little sun and a little wind in order to dry it off? No.
No, I would say the earliest, depend on your yard, of course. For myself, I have a lot of highs and lows. So I have a lot of low spots that. It would probably be Saturday the earliest before I'd be able to get mowing again. But for everyone in the urban areas, I would say probably wait off until about tomorrow. Tomorrow night probably be the best time to do it. You might be able to get in later tonight, but again, let that moisture drip down. Because again, a good inch of rain, so let it soak in and. You'll get to it. Don't worry. So
sometime, we'll get to it. The question is, how tall will it be before I get to it?
That's okay. That's mulch. But the good news to all this is the fact that we're finally seeing the pattern shift. I think we're going to see a good week to 10 days of just sun and warmth. So next week is looking really good for a lot of things going on, man. And we were talking about. I have a nephew that's graduating from Western next week.
Graduations and Mother's Day, less than 2 weeks away. That's crazy.
So it's already here. It's like today it is the 1st of May, isn't it?
It is. It is May. So April showers, are they going to bring May flowers? You said it's going to warm up a little bit, so we should see them.
We won't go into song there. So, but we're hoping that we're kind of going to get into the new pattern of warmth and dry. So. And that will really get everything to take off. It was just like I think it was this morning I woke up and just saw how the leaves have just really filled in lately.
Yep.
So, and some of the flowers are starting to pop up here and there. So, yep.
Leaves, flowers, and weeds.
And
That's
weeds.
another
Oh,
bugaboo.
boy,
Is the
yeah.
dandelions have been everywhere, and
boy,
so
yeah.
trying to get rid of those. What's the little purple flowers? Do you know? Happen to know what those are called?
If it's in the field, that's called
Yeah.
henbit.
Henbit. Yes. Yes. I
Henbit,
always thought that was a funny word.
Henbit. Kind of a nuisance, but they kind of go through their cycle and they die out, so it's not that bad. But they are easily exterminated with Roundup, etc., and a little bit of tillage. Look pretty for a while, but then again, we want corn, not weeds.
True.
So, but yeah, we'll allow that to grow a little bit, and then we'll take it right off. Yeah, I've seen some other weeds pop up in the yards lately. Can't identify them, but notice them kind of getting I guess the early start on growth ahead of the grass.
Yeah.
And obviously with those first few mowings, we'll get that caught up and the grass will get going. But yeah, there's a few in the dandelions, yeah, especially in fields and grass as well. So.
And have you broke out the shorts yet?
Oh no.
For
No.
spring and summer?
No. A, I don't have the legs for it, and B, for the sake of people who see it. They just don't need to see that fashion statement. So
You need to wear sunglasses whenever you get wear shorts around there, huh?
right, some people have to wear sunglasses at night. I just have to wear sunglasses when they're around me.
If you've been thinking about switching to solar energy, now is the perfect time. The Federal Solar Energy Credit is here to make going green easier and more affordable than ever. Here's how it works. When you install a solar energy system on your home, you may qualify for a tax credit of up to 30% of the installation cost. Whether it's solar panels or even solar water heaters, this credit can significantly reduce the upfront cost of going solar. This credit isn't just for new homes. If you're upgrading an existing home, you may still qualify. Plus, there's no income limit, which means just about anyone can take advantage of these savings. However, your credit is limited to your tax liability each year. If you are unable to utilize this credit in 1 year, you are able to carry it forward and use it in the following tax years.
In the American legal system, attorneys counsel and represent the people for a better way of life. The law firm of Rober and Phillips are there for you.
Tyler, I'm thinking about selling my home, but it's really haunted. Do I have to disclose this?
It's a great question, Nick. So, fortunately for you, under Illinois law, you really only have to disclose material defects that your house has. That would be things like a leaky roof, a basement that floods, a issue with radon, something like that. Under Illinois law, there is no requirement to list that your house is haunted when you have to sell it. So even if things are going bump in the night at your house, that looks like it's a buyer beware problem.
For more information, contact the law firm of Rober and Phillips.
What's the time for now, Brittany?
Sports, brought to you by Neiman's.
Hey there, Muddy Buddies. Happy Friday. Muddy River sports writer Shane Holsey here once again. And I can't believe it's already the first Friday of May. This spring season has absolutely flown by. Plenty of action around the spring sports scene and some coaching hires as well. Allie Schweigmeyer-Belger getting hired as the Quincy University women's basketball coach. Congratulations to her. If you haven't checked out David Adams' couple stories on that, be sure to go check those out. Also got a Shuck on a Truck, Shane in the Fast Lane edition with Brendan Sake uploaded on the site this week. I can't say that I take credit for that that new name, the Shane in the Fast Lane. That wasn't my idea, but I'm a fan nonetheless. I like it. I can't say I'm that creative to be able to come up with that. Credit to our creative team, aka Aspen Gengenbacher and Annie Reller, and I think Bob Goff had a little hand in that as well. So like that name. I was struggling to come up with something that rhymed with Shane that fit the truck / driving kind of moniker there, but I like that new name. And as we enter May, plenty of spring sports still to go around, wrapping up baseball, softball, tennis, golf, track as well. Some state championship bids coming up in all of those sports. You look forward to following those athletes along the way. And plenty of stories up on the site. Be sure to check those out on muddyriversports.com, Twitter, Facebook, X, I should say. I need to correct myself every time. Still can't get used to calling it X, but X, Facebook, YouTube, the website, all of the above. Plenty of stuff for you to read up on and watch as you are here. And hope you keep following along with us through the sports season. Mud River sports writer Shane Holsey. We'll talk to you again next week.
Neiman's, your neighborhood market.
Thanks, Shaney Waney, for that sports report. I think the viewer needs to understand when I'm screaming sports, it's an inside joke around here because I have no idea what's going on.
Well, speaking of that, I got to watch some of your athletic prowess. Is that the right word? This week with you and Ray Ray?
I tried, Bob. I tried.
You know, you did hit the ball the one time, and I thought that was pretty impressive because I wasn't sure if you would do that. Ray was kind of the same way. We went out to R&R Golf, and Ray Wiest gave Brittany her first golf lesson.
The first real one.
First real golf lesson. So also then we have a real expert who also stepped in and hit a shot for us. But it was a lot of fun. And
God, he made me look bad.
Well, you know, Blaze Haxel makes a lot of people look bad. So here's Brittany Does Golf.
I approached Ray at the Abbey, one of our local favorite spots, and I told Ray basically my story. And my story is nothing. I have never really golfed before. I asked him if he could teach me to shoot my shot, putt my putt, or do my four.
Yeah, do your four.
I mean, I really don't know what's going on when it comes to golf.
Just want to let you know, our goal today is try to get the ball up in the air. You know.
Oh no, that's
yeah,
not.
We don't want. Yeah, we're not going to hit ground balls like this. You know, we want the ball to go like that.
I have done some putt-putting in the Park District. You know. And I did partake in the Spring Street Open, but they just had me ride on the cart.
So, did you contribute anything when you did the Spring Street Open?
My smile.
Yeah. So no shots, no.
No, I mean I took some shots.
Oh boy. Have you ever swung a golf club before?
No.
Not as a little kid.
I mean,
no one's inspiring you like, hey, let's try out and play golf.
I think I tried one time with a friend, and like I said, he's no longer my friend. So we'll see how this goes.
I got a lot of work to do here. So.
Wait, you're not going to tell me where my hands are supposed to be?
I'm not going to do it yet because I want to show the montage, and then we're going to make a little change here as we go. Okay. So.
Are my feet the right way?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Just go upon it. We're going to make a change here. Okay. There. Look at that.
It was my feet.
Those your feet?
Yeah.
Must be your feet. You'll feel just a little bit different. Does it feel a little different?
Yeah, I don't like it.
So, reason why we do it, you have the ball. If this is the golf ball, your putter's here. There's a gap, and you're going to probably bomb it out. So we want to get it close as we can possible so you hit it in the sweet spot. Okay? Go ahead and do that again. Okay. Now we're going to line you up with direction.
Does it matter that there's a ball in there?
No. I think it's great to have a ball in here so you can line up. Okay, that's okay. Okay, you try to guide the putt. Just go ahead and hit it. Okay. Go for it.
Was I? Oh, I'm not
That's
supposed to
a
swing that.
better stroke and everything. You like that?
You're supposed to do this?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
Okay.
You're supposed to swing with your shoulders. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Listen, it's not gonna happen. by
I'm
the
gonna
way.
get so many comments here like, please do not try this at home.
Okay.
There you go. See how much better it feels?
All right, so let me blow it in.
Blow it in. Yeah. That didn't help either. But the most frustrating part is we get from beginners all the time is, how come my ball keeps on going to the ground? I can't get the ball up in the air. So, and we try to build confidence that way, try to figure out, hey, let's do something simple. And eventually we'll try to get you hit a few balls, try to find something a little bit easier to get the ball up in the air. So one of the common things we always say is there a difference between ladies and men's stuff? And we're like, yes, look, ladies golf clubs are a lot lighter. As you picked up this golf club, tell everybody how light it is. And then you start grabbing this one here.
Light as a feather.
Now feel the difference here in the men's.
Okay.
Yep, it's a lot. We always say it's going to be a stiffer shaft. It doesn't have a whole lot of flex. It's also going to be weighted a little bit heavier. That one there is called Ladies Light. Reason why is for some people that have trouble getting the ball up in the air would like something a little bit more flexible, a little bit higher loft to easily get the ball up in the air. So that's what we try to do. So what we try to do is, like for people in our store, is trying to find things that build confidence. So we got to build your confidence up, try to make it easier, make sure you enjoy the game.
So now that you saw my putts, and I can't really putt the putt, I'm trying to get the ball in the air, I hear.
Yes.
Listen, I'm struggling, but you're a great teacher. You were just talking about...
Oh, I'm not a great teacher.
You are a great teacher. So real quick, if you are wanting actual lessons or anything like that, what does R&R Golf have to offer?
So one thing is Blaze Haxel, who's going through the PGA program, has done a really nice shot. You can follow a couple things. It's called Blaze Golf Academy. BLAZE Golf Academy, and also you can also go on the Square app and download your lessons. All the money for the lessons goes directly to him. We don't take one penny from it. So,
but they're done right here.
Just right here at the store. What we love about it at the store is that it's a one-on-one personal thing. Some people ask him if you'll do it at the range. He tends to like it in here, and I think you can get a lot more accomplished. Lessons run 35 minutes long, or sometimes he does an hour during the winter. Wonderful thing. And also too, you can also schedule your fittings here. So if you will get fit for a set of golf clubs, call us up. We will reserve a time slot for you.
Okay.
Okay. Fittings are $75, but if you buy the set of clubs here, we don't charge a dime.
Awesome.
One of the things we take a lot of pride here in the store, or other companies, is we like doing it. That's the one thing that we get just excited about. A person wants to get fitted for a set of golf clubs, or a little junior that wants to swing a golf club, or a beginner like yourself who's never done anything, just decided to get you into golf.
And then do you do those fittings right here in the store?
Yeah, right here in the store.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
All right, so let's get the ball up in the air, or my shot on, or I don't know. All right. So how do I just...
Yeah, so go ahead.
Do I just Happy Gilmore it?
No, let's just go ahead and dress the ball. So
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are we addressing it the same way that we do a putt?
Now just do like Ed Norton, a little ball. No,
Hello
just
ball.
go. Yes. You remember that one, Bob? Okay.
What are your thoughts on Happy Gilmore 2?
The Happy Gilmore?
2. Coming to Netflix only.
Netflix only? Can I come to your house and watch it? I don't have Netflix.
Sure.
Okay, all right. Got to get an invite there. So one of the things we want to do is we kind of want you to stay relaxed, go back away for a little bit. Not that far, just right there. And everything like that. And now you're going to swing the golf club, so focus on the ball and hit it.
Don't like look at anything?
No, I want you to look right
At the
there.
ball.
Look at the ball.
I'm
going to stay here before I get shellacked.
Yeah, I kind of am nervous for you.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
And, how far back do I swing?
Far as back as you want to.
Well, I mean, if I want it to get in the air, doesn't it have to be back really far?
Yeah. You can take.
Do you move your legs?
No.
At all?
No.
Like no.
No, none of this. None of that.
All right.
I hurt myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Lots of anticipation.
Yep.
All right.
That's all right. That's all right. Hey, you'd be surprised.
Swing and a miss.
Hey, by the way, you'd be surprised how many people do it.
I love how gentle you are, Ray.
So we always tell people, this is where we had this week we had a young person come in and missed about 5 or 6 times. We were from out of town. And she was very, very shy. Mom's with her. And
Okay,
she's
well, I'm not trying to hit this ball the second time. Ready?
You can. You can do it.
You sure I can't move my leg?
No.
I feel comfortable doing it.
Okay, do it. She got it up in the air.
Just all in the leg.
It's on the leg. Must be the leg. Okay, give me another one. I gotta see that again.
If I do it twice, will you buy me a beer?
Sure.
All right. It's all in the leg.
It's on the leg.
I'm not asking for much, Ray. Just beer.
Yeah, just beer.
It's not the leg. All right, one last time.
Okay.
And then you tell me the trick.
Okay.
If there is one.
There you go.
It's this leg.
Yeah. You want Blaze hit one for you real quick?
Yes.
Hey Blaze, come here. Can you hit me a driver real quick? Now watch this. I think we should get Ray to hit one. That's not happening.
Why am I always the guinea pig for Ray?
Because I love you. And if you want to hit like Blaze.
First swing of the day, Ray.
Yes.
Okay, so if you want to hit it like...
Blaze. That ball just went, if you want to know how far it went 318 yards.
Wow.
He didn't launch it very high. He only hit, so we try, when we do fittings, you'll see like that word says VLA right there. We like to fit the launch angle between 12 and 14. Kai hit a little bit low because it was his first swing today. He's not properly warmed up. And so.
I wasn't properly warmed up either in my defense.
I was happy you actually hit the ball. I really appreciate that. This was fun.
Yeah, this
was. It was fun. I didn't know what to expect.
So what I'm hearing is it's over.
No, I don't think it's over.
It's over.
I don't know.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
And you were very complimentary about how Raymond was doing his lesson.
Yes, so I think when I said real lesson, because like I stated in the video, I had a couple of things here in the past, but nothing was an actual lesson. And I highly encourage anybody that wants an actual lesson. I know they offer those out there.
Blaze does most of those, by the way.
Yeah.
Do you think Blaze can teach you to hit the ball like he does?
No, but I think I kind of wonder if Blaze's lessons would be, what's the word, easily heard? Or
what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Easily heard.
Sometimes I don't understand what Ray's saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying there. So I thought Ray did an excellent job. You referred to him as gentle at one point when he was giving his lesson to you.
He was talking so gentle.
It was Gentleman Ray. It was, he did a great job. Brittany did a great job. And again, R&R Golf, great sponsors and friends of ours. And I want to thank them. It was more sports. And we want to thank them for taking the time to teach Brittany how to swing a club. So. But before we go, okay, so now the weekend's coming. You can go play golf this weekend.
Actually, Bob, I have another soccer Saturday, and I'm going to squeeze in, since the weather is so nice, some of my actual gardening.
Nice.
We keep talking about it, but it's actually happening this weekend.
Well, I hope that the rain holds off long enough for that. But also, again, Dogwood Weekend, want to remind everybody, you want to talk about some of the stuff going on then?
The festival, like I said, is happening. There's carnival rides. There's a lot of sponsorship relationships, like local sponsors going out there. You'll see a lot of local businesses. It's just a great partnership going on with the Dogwood Festival, the Lorenzo Bowl House, and like I said, a lot of local businesses.
And also coming up, we've got the Quincy Art Centers right there next to Lorenzo Bowl House, and they're doing something fun.
Yes, they're doing their downtown art walk. That's something that we have been promoting for a while now. There's a little map for you to go around and find all these new art pieces. We had a great daily Muddy where she can explain everything, and you can check that out on muddyriver.tv.
Speaking of muddyriver.tv and Muddy River News, we also have the latest Muddy River Gems dropping on Monday.
That's always an exciting day. It's the first Monday of the month. It's the best Monday of the month because we get to see the gems.
And Muddy River Gems, of course, brought to you by Dot Foods. Randy Phillips and Mark McDonald do just a fantastic job with that show. So, on that note, we want to thank you for watching Muddy River Mornings. Have a great Dogwood weekend, and we will see you next week.
Bye.